Standing, I left the bathroom, closing the door behind me before crashing down on the sofa and pulling out my smartphone. What does a merman penis look like? Let's see if I can find anything about these rumors. I quickly navigated to the web browser and typed in Horizon Corporation Mermaid. No hits. Horizon Corporation Conservation. A few scattered blogs came up, but nothing concrete and all from years ago. How do I pull up a map again? I'm no good with phones. You spend all day on a computer, you can't use a phone? A few minutes and hair pulls later, I managed to open up the Maps app. Thinking back on where I'd found Nero yesterday, I traced the waterway back to its starting position. It could only be us. That grate doesn't connect to anywhere else. The rumors must be true then. Or nearly true. He's terrified of going back. They must have treated him terribly. They can't be involved in conservation. He was trapped there, like a prisoner. Are there others like Nero? I shut the map app, thinking about all this new information. How about this mermaid sighting? Dozens of hits came up, but nothing useful. Blurry pictures at most. Nothing from anyone that's actually encountered one. Wait, well, what's this? #1 mermaid flesh dealer? A single bite extends your life? I told you they're eating them. Delicious. It's an aphrodisiac. I locked my phone, throwing it onto the table. If it's true, he's from work, and I handed him over and I said I found him. A promotion wouldn't even be the start of it. Imagine how much praise I would get. Ooh, moving up the corporate ladder! Just gotta sell out a mermaid! Guilt instantly overtook me as I recalled his desperate plea for help, and then saw the sorrowful look on his face as he told me of his dream to visit the sea. Then my mouth couldn't help but start watering, thinking about tasting his succulent flesh on my taste buds. I couldn't do that to him. I'd never let myself. Grandmother, what's the right decision? I couldn't bear to go back. I never want to hear the sound of waves crashing on the shore again. Got some trauma with the ocean? For him, it's a dream, but for me, it's more like a nightmare. What, your grandma drowned in the ocean, hun? And yet I can almost hear your voice in my head, scolding me for even weighing up my option when there's only truly one. Jumping to my feet, I opened up the bathroom door. Were you knocking? It's stuffy with the door closed. Leave it open. Sure. With Nero satisfied, I fed General Fluffykins her dinner and collapsed onto the couch. I really should use my bedroom more. As I shut my eye, but we don't want to draw a bedroom, do we? Honey. We don't have the time to draw a bedroom background, do we? Not for this Yowie Jam entry. We're sleeping on the couch. As I shut my eyes, my mind wandered back to the box under my bed. That's great. So I guess he has some trauma with his grandmother, who's presumably dead. Possibly died in the ocean, I don't know. A white-haired man laid down in the small bath, his tail whipping aside in boredom as he stared out into the dark room. With the door open, he finally felt like he could breathe easy. I don't like the door being shut. It makes me feel like the walls are closing in on me. He could come up with numerous excuses about why he'd want it open. It was stuffy. He felt claustrophobic. What he wouldn't admit is that he was feeling a little lonely. Of course, this wasn't a new feeling. It wasn't any different to any other time in his life. That's probably why he felt so confused. He'd gotten used to it, became numb to the feeling of being alone and ignored. So why do I feel especially lonely when he leaves? Wait, this narration's now from the point of view of Nero. Well, I can't be changing my narration voices, it's too much work. He tapped his tail against the side of the bath in annoyance, irritated that he couldn't figure out something so simple. Just outside the bathroom door, Nero could see the couch where Koba had collapsed and fallen asleep, with General Fluffykins at his feet. The beast guards him even as he sleeps. Why is he cramped up on the couch anyway? I saw that he had a bedroom, and I know humans usually sleep on beds. I think. With his white hair cascading around him, Nero leaned over the edge of the bath with a sigh. If I was born a human, then I'd be able to go wherever I wanted to as well. I could sleep on the couch, or go to work, or not be hunted simply for existing. He closed his eyes. Even being squished in here is heaven. Even if I couldn't get out to the ocean and I was stuck in this cramped bath forever, I wouldn't mind it. With his eyes shut, he drifted off into his dreams. Oh dear. His vitals are fine. He'll survive another round of testing. What were they doing to our poor Nero? And if he doesn't, then it's not a huge loss. He hasn't provided us with that much data anyway. Wait, please. He's getting to the age where he'll stop being much use to us. We'll have to replace him sooner or later, so don't worry about pushing him. Yes, sir. I'll schedule him in for another blood and flesh extraction. Ooh. Please. Please listen to me, Make sure to gag him. The higher-ups weren't pleased to be disturbed by his cries last time. Please! Oh. That's a fun little dream. My eyes shot open at the sound of my alarm going at full volume. Lazily, I rolled off my couch and switched it off. 7:30 a.m. That's more like it. That's yuck. With a yawn, I looked towards the bathroom. Just inside, I could see Nero fast asleep, still leaning over the edge of the bath. I've been trying to get up earlier lately, but, my body is physically incapable of getting up before 8 a.m. I went to sleep. I don't even know how many hours early. 4 hours earlier than I usually do. And just, I couldn't get up until 8 a.m. I don't know what's wrong with my body. With a yawn, I looked towards the bathroom. Just inside, I could see Nero fast asleep, still leaning over the edge of the bath. Did I repeat that? I really need a shower. But I don't want to disturb him yet. Looks like it'll be an unhealthy dose of deodorant today. Yet again. People will start noticing at this rate. I walked into the kitchen, stretching out my tired shoulders. I really needed to stop hunching over my computer. General Fluffykins walked between my feet, dashing for the food bowl. Was that bowel? The food bowel? Okay. Alright, sister. Eat your food bowel. She purred loudly as I poured in her breakfast, and I leaned down to scratch behind her ear. Good girl. I looked down at yesterday's clothes. I fell asleep without getting changed again. Tiptoeing into my bedroom, I changed into a new set of nearly identical clothes. I know, what's up with that, hun? Are you Superman? Why you got a closet full of identical clothing? Fashionable? Probably not. But they were on sale. Ooh, gotta get those savings. Dropping my dirty clothes in a hamper, I walked back into the lounge while pulling up my trousers. Huh. So that's what a human's lower half looks like unclothed. The sound of Nero's voice suddenly ringing out through the house made me jump away in fright, rushing to cover myself up. Hey. What? Don't look. It's not my fault you were walking about undressed. A moment later and I was finally fully covered up. Where are you going? I have work. Didn't you have work yesterday? I have work nearly every day. Ugh, seriously. The tribulations of the proletariat. What? Where's the time to enjoy life if you're always working? That's lame. If I don't work, I won't be able to survive, let alone enjoy my life. Who decided that? The ultra-rich. What? Who decided that you have to spend your whole life doing something you don't want to just to survive? That doesn't seem fair. You're barely better than a prisoner yourself. We're all prisoners to the capitalist empire. I've never really thought of it like that. It's just how it works. You work, you sleep, you work again. It'll probably be the same for the rest of my life. And it'll probably be the same for the next generation. And the next generation. Oh, Karl Marx. Why didn't we listen? Haven't you ever dreamed of something more? Not really. Anyway, I want to talk. Can you skip work? If I want to be fired, we can talk once I finish, okay? I can't be late again. But it's boring sitting around waiting for you all day. Want me to bring you over some books to read? No? I can't. I can't understand when you're muttering. I can't actually read. You can't? Wait, of course he can't. He's been in captivity for his entire life. Ignored. When would he get the chance to learn to read? Sorry, I didn't think hard enough. How about I turn on the TV and turn it towards the bath? But I want to be able to talk to you too. Oh, I have an idea. Wait there for a second. Not going anywhere. I ran back into my bedroom, quickly opening up my bedside drawer. In it was an old model. Wait, an old phone. A model I had a few years back. Luckily it still worked and had some charge. Here, you can message me using it. Yeah, I guess you could. I mean, but strange that it was still charged. You said a few years back, huh? I showed him the phone, clicking on the message icon. I just told you I can't read. There's a voice-to-text option. Here, if you click this button, it will type out anything you say and then send it to me. When I text you back, you can click here to read it out too. Anything could happen to him while I'm at work, so this is definitely a safe thing to do. So, this is a phone? I saw scientists using them before. Can I really have this? It's all yours. He looked at it with a face full of wonder, but there was something else too. Doubts. No one's ever given me anything before. I promise, it's yours. I won't take it from you. My own phone? Oh shit, I've gotta run. I'll barely make it in time. Wait, I'm hungry. Running out of the bathroom, I switched the TV on to a random channel and left the house. Ooh, better be TLC. He really left in a rush. Is it that much of a big deal if he's late? The merman stretched out his tail, slapping it lightly against the bathroom tiles. What the? There's tiny people in there! A news channel played on the TV with two reporters sitting side by side, chatting about the goings-ons of the world. Nero looked at them in fear, wondering just how they got inside the TV. Hey, people in the TV, are you prisoners? Do you need help? They kept chatting, oblivious to Nero's yelling. They're trapped, just like I was. They must think that escape's impossible. If I could just get a little closer, I could get them out. I can't do anything. Stuck in this bath, I'm useless. If I was a human, if I was born normal like everyone else, I could help them. But I wasn't. Everyone thinks I'm some kind of freak. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, they'll always find me. Look at me with huge, curious eyes, take me away. Why me? Why only me? Everyone wants to hurt me. Except for Kova. He treats me like I'm normal. Ah. General Fluffykin sauntered into the bathroom. Meowing loudly, she sat down and waved her tail about, looking at Nero intently. Go away! She meowed again, this time louder. What do you want? To tease me? To show that even you, a beast from hell, can do whatever you want? Shoo! Meow. Ugh. Just next to the TV, Nero could see a packet of something that could only be food. It sat there, so close, yet so far away, as if teasing him. A packet of food? What does that mean? What kind of food? Hellbeast, make yourself useful. Go bring that to me. Meow. I said, go fetch. Meow. So this is the path you've chosen. You'll regret this. With a swish... Wait. Oh, for a second I thought Nero was swishing his tail, and I was like, her tail? I was like, honey, you were a merman just a moment ago. With a swish of her tail, she turned and left the bathroom, going back to eating her own food. Filled with annoyance, he cupped a handful of water in his hands and threw it at her, and she jumped up in shock, hissing. That's what you get. And next, in news, a statement from Horizon Incorporated, the company that brings you tomorrow today. Oh dear. Oh wait, so his face got all like, you know, anime-y. You know, like, it was the top of his face was dark and stuff, and he was like sweating or something. So that means that, it really is, what is it called? What is this company called? Something Incorporated, whatever. Whatever company Koba works for are the people that did, in fact, lock up Nero. I've already forgotten the name. How have I forgotten the name? It's been said multiple times. The office was abuzz with whispered chatter when I got to work, 2 minutes before my shift was due to start. Did you see the press statement that came out about the missing person? They put one out? I tried my best to push their voices away and get to work. My stomach rumbled, desperately hungry, but there was no time to eat. Very, jarring. That noise. Who would be messaging me? Oh, Nero, that's right. Oh, he doesn't even have any friends. Loser. I pulled out my phone under my desk, careful no one could see, since phones were meant to be switched off during work hours. What's going on? Oh, I'm supposed to click this in the top left. Nero is typing. Test, test. This is a test. The test is working. Do you need something? Let's see, well, okay. It takes a while to type. Test, test, be gone, cat. I'm testing my phone. Nero, it's working. Well, I guess he wouldn't know unless he made the phone speak out the message. What? The phone just spoke my name. It's me, Kova. Kova? How did you get inside the phone? Ooh, Kova's not having it. Ah, I see. You're at work, not in the phone. That's right. Is everything okay? Mostly. Oh god. There was a slight accident, don't worry. Oh no, did the cat knock over like the TV when she was getting the food packet? Whatever this food packet was. Going now, bye. Hey, Nero. Nero, get back here. Hee hee. What a little scamp. Am I supposed to close the phone now? Ugh. Now I'm going to worry about it all day. This is just as bad when people say, "Can we talk?" instead of just saying what they'd want to say. Everyone, gather around for a minute. Quickly now, we don't have time to waste. My boss walked out from his office, clapping his hands obnoxiously to get everyone's attention. We all looked at each other in confusion. Usually, he wouldn't call everyone together like this. He saw it as a waste of valuable working time. Ahem. Some of you may have seen the statement that ran on TV this morning, as well as heard the news a few nights ago about a missing person. Horizon Incorporated has come out with an official statement. An important asset to our company has gone missing, and they will do everything in their power to get it back. I thought they said that he's getting old now, and he's not even that useful since he doesn't even they're not even getting that much data out of him. I guess he is useful after all. Shouldn't have been talking bad about him, you crazy doctors. An important asset. My brows furrowed, and instantly I knew he was talking about Nero. How much does he know? Is he just acting on what the higher-ups are saying, or does he realize it's a mermaid that's gone missing? And a reminder that anyone found stealing company property will be taken straight to the authorities. However, anyone that has any leads will be rewarded immensely. I'll be sure to put in a good word to management. This is a chance for a big promotion. And let's be honest, most of you wouldn't stand a chance otherwise. Why haven't we jumped him yet? So everyone is to be on the lookout. Why, like, where is the guillotine? Sir, may I ask a question? If you must. What exactly are we on the lookout for? Yeah, you didn't even describe what you're looking for. You'll know it if you see it. That's not very helpful. A computer? Important documents? Very nosy, aren't you? You literally just said... okay, everyone, huddle up, guys. If you need to find this important thing that the company lost, and if you do find it, you'll earn big reward. Okay, boss, what is it? You very nosy, aren't you? What? Honey, you schizophrenic? You okay there? I'm just saying, sir, that it's hard to keep an eye out for something if we don't know what it is. Fine. This will only be between the team, got it? All I've heard is that the conversation rumor that's been going around... The conversation rumor? That's a weird way to phrase it. Conversation rumor? That's been going around is possibly true. Take from that what you will. That confirms it then. He knows. He's after Nero. It makes me feel sick. Suddenly it felt as if every single person's eyes were on me. They know, don't they? They know I'm keeping him hidden after all. Then time finally seemed to resume, and everyone already gone back to their desks. Stop zoning out and get back to work. Yes, sir. I sat down at my desk, my vision spinning. Everything felt so distant, so far away. I was brought back to reality by a hand grasping my shoulder. Sorry, Kova, I didn't mean to scare you. No, it's okay. I was just zoning out a little. I can tell, something on your minds? Just some home troubles. I shouldn't bring it to work. We all can't help it sometimes, especially working in such a stressful job. I looked up at her, short and slim with neatly cropped hair. She worked at the desk next to mine, but we didn't speak much. I can't say I speak much with anyone here. Honestly, I'd be lucky if they even knew my name. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you that I won the work charity raffle. With charity raffle? What? Oh, congratulations. Thank you, but the truth is that I actually just wanted to make a donation, and I've ended up with a lot of things I don't really need. Would you be interested in anything? You're asking me? I don't really talk to anyone else here. I don't... Wait, what were the prizes again? Probably nothing you actually need or want. My thoughts wandered back to the raffle. I'd wanted to join, but it was a tough week financially. Actually, I'd love to. Great, here, you can take all of this. With a smile on her face, she unloaded a collection of random items onto my desk. One thing in particular stood out. The kids' blow-up pool. Well, that's convenient. That's very convenient. Do you know I'm holding a merman? Answer me, tell the truth! Oh, this is perfect. I can set this up in my lounge, he'll love it. Just as I was thinking of texting him, my phone went off once again. Alright, let's answer our phone. Alright, type faster, ho. So it's gotten worse. What has? Oh, what has he done? The problem I mentioned earlier. Will you tell me now? You'll see for yourself soon enough. Right. I have exciting news. I like the music in this game. It's really pretty, isn't it? It's nice. Just thought I should mention that with this slow, moving dialogue. What is it? Nope, not telling. Why? You won't tell me either. Ooh, yeah. You got him by the balls now, or whatever mermen have. The cloaca? You have him by the cloaca. Fine, we can both tell each other when you get back from work. Sounds good. Hey, what does this button do? Some kind of face. Ugh. Ugh. Just throw out an ooh woo, why don't you? Ugh. See you soon, Kova. Ugh. Ugh. I don't want to go back home to you anymore. Ugh. I felt my face flare up as I slid my phone back into my pocket. You shouldn't send emojis. Those are actually emoticons, technically. Thank you very much. Emojis like that around so easily. I should make sure he can't text anyone else. He might give someone the wrong idea. Just like that, it was already 4:30. By the looks of it, my boss had already gone home for the night. Typical. Well, I guess it also has its benefits. I can sneak out without being noticed. I bundled up the items for my workmate, giving her a smile as I left. Outside, the sun was already beginning to set. At this time of year, it got so dark so early. Under one arm, I had a blow-up pool. Under the other, a collection of miscellaneous items, including a yellow rubber ducky. I must look so stupid right now. So wait, did you get the rubber ducky from your workmate too? Or did you just buy that? I really don't have the energy to deal with all this. I'm guessing he also got it for free, because he has no money. But I'm also a little excited to show this to him. Still, I must have done something pretty awful in my past to get stuck with all of this. What's going on? Wait, did I skip a message? Oh. It's because this sentence ended with this at the very end, so I was like, it's the same sentence, let's move on. Me being excited to show a merman a kiddie pool. Who would have predicted this? With a sigh, I walked down the paved path by the water, enjoying the last stray bit of sunlight on my face. I wonder what I should do. He can't stay in my house forever, can he? He's not made for living like that. But I can't turn him in either. I promised him he was safe with me. even if the sound of a promotion is appealing. They called him a thing, an object, an asset. It makes my blood boil. They don't deserve him. Well, do we deserve him? I mean, you're acting like we own him or something. Like, I don't know. I've raised my hand to my forehead, the cool touch easing my oncoming headache. It really never goes away for long, does it? Oh, that's a brain tumor. As I stepped in the door, something splashed under my foot. When I looked down, I noticed a puddle. Did he, like, turn on the bath faucet and it, spread, like, water flooded the apartment? And another, and a couple more. The entire floor was covered in water, splashed everywhere haphazardly. No, it's more like he just got out of the tub or something and splashed water everywhere. I dropped off my armful of items on the couch. What the? I followed the trail back to, who would have guessed, the bathroom. Yep. Stay away! What's going on now? Your hellbent beast attacked me. Not only that, but she refused to fetch. Cats don't really fetch. So he knows what a dog is, presumably, therefore knows what fetching is, but he doesn't know what a cat is? That's a little confusing. Like, how does he know what a dog is? I looked closer, noting the scratches all over Nero. General Fluffykins hissed from the corner, hair standing up straight. Quickly, I pulled a towel from the shelf and wrapped her half-soggy body up, petting her dry. My landlord is going to kill me. If any mold... Is that how you spell mold in Australia? What a lawless place. What if mold starts growing? Why were you trying to make her fetch anyway? I was hungry. Oh. God, Nero, I'm so sorry. I was gonna say, like, how could he have, forgot to feed Kova again? Didn't he, like, literally forget to do that the other day, so... This is kind of abuse. This is abuse right here. God, Nero, I'm so... Wait, I already read that line. Setting General Fluffykins down, fleshly dried and fluffy, I rushed back to the kitchen and pulled out another packet of instant noodles. 2 minutes later, and I walked back into the bathroom, handing them over carefully. I'm really sorry, okay? It's okay. These are delicious. Humans really do eat like kings, don't they? Well... Aren't you going to have any? Oh, what can I say? I don't want to tell him I don't have enough food for the both of us, and I don't get paid for a couple more days. Well, you see, I ate at work. I'm not really hungry. I prayed my stomach wouldn't rumble right then and there. I'll be fine for a few days. Once I get paid, I'll adjust the budget for two. Like, how are you even still standing, honey? Like, I don't understand. When is the last time you've eaten? I guess he had those instant noodles yesterday. Nero slurped up his noodles, a satisfied look on his face. So, what's the surprise you messaged me about? Wait. Did I just say that in the wrong voice? I definitely did. Wait a sec, I'll go get it. Hiding it behind me, I pulled out the blow-up pool and showed it to Nero. It's a pool. Someone at work gave it to me. I thought you might be getting a little lonely stuck in the bathroom by yourself. I mean, I also really need a shower, so it's kind of two birds with one stone. You really got this for me? Yeah, wait, I'll blow it up. It took a little while to blow up, my head going light at times. Well, that's because you're not eating. Probably because I hadn't been eating properly, exactly. But I didn't let that stop me. Ta-da! It's cute, right? You really don't look like a person that would like cute things. Why not? There's nothing wrong with cute things. You're just going to put it out there? Won't people see? I don't have another housing inspection until next month, and I don't have any friends to visit me anyway. Oh, don't look at me like that. I don't have time for anyone else anyway. A single bucket at a time, I started to fill the pool with water. Wow, it's bigger than I originally thought. This should be more than comfortable. Satisfied, I walked back into the bathroom. You're really going to love this, but before I move you there, let me take another look at your injuries. Kneeling down beside the bath, I ran my fingers down his tail again, noting that the gashes looked to be healing quickly. The injuries from the my Hellbeast, were nothing more than tiny scratches and didn't look like they needed any attention. But there was still that same smell, like some kind of chemical. Wait, is it coming from Nero? Can you smell that strange chemical scent? Oh, wait. Am I like going crazy? That should have been... Oh my god. Okay, oh! It's my tank! It's my tank! Wait, how do I read? My tank was filled with chemicals to keep me docile. Sorry, I'll try to scrub it away. Well, guess we're getting kicked out of the apartment. Without realizing it, I reached out to touch Nero's long white hair. It was soft and silky under my fingers. Nero stared back at me without moving. He didn't try to swat my hand away or thwack his tail against the side of the bath. Can I wash it for you? Sure. Scooping up a handful of shampoo, I massaged it into his hair, trailing my fingers down the lengths. He leaned back into me with a sigh. That feels so nice. I bet. I haven't had someone wash my hair since, well, long ago. Yes, you have a dead grandma, I know. Don't cry about it. His hair cascaded out from his head in the water, surrounding him. It was an almost beautiful sight. Never thought I'd be washing a guy's hair in my bathtub, but here we are, I suppose. I repeated the actions, adding the conditioner before washing it out. When my hands left his head, I thought I saw him pout. How about we get you into that pool? For once, he made no complaints as I picked him up. Even being braced for his weight, I couldn't believe how heavy his tail made him. I'm too heavy, aren't I? I've carried your heavy ass like twice or 3 times before. I can do it again. No, you're fine. Gently leaning down, I placed him in the pool. Instantly, he stretched out his tail. Ah, it's perfect. And now you won't be all alone. Pretty good, huh? The TV was still on from earlier, but I picked up the remote and switched it to another channel. Some kind of trashy murder mystery soap played on TV. With Nero occupied, I collapsed onto the couch beside him, picking up my phone to browse for a minute. Let's see what else I could search. Horizons Incorporated scandal. What if they're checking our ISP? Ooh, we're leaving behind so many footprints. To my surprise, a blog from 5 years ago popped up. I clicked into it, scrolling down through the text. I worked at Horizons Incorporated until last year. It started. In my 10 years there, they worked everyone to the bone, and overtime wasn't optional if you didn't want to be run out of town. Run out of town? They don't just fire you, they run you out of town. Okay. Sounds about normal. Even though I did everything right, they still fired me. Even now, I fear for my life. They keep sending people after me. What? Because I found out their secret. I found their experiments. It's the truth. Creatures lost to time that we thought long extinct. They buy them from the black market, experiment on them, and sell their rare parts back for triple the price. I could feel my stomach in my throat. The blog went on to talk about what he'd seen. Chambers that honestly could be called torture rooms. The poor conditions that everyone was being held in. Under that was flooded with comments calling him a delusional liar. It sounds insane, but my eyes glanced towards Nero, living proof. Why do they keep people trapped in these tiny screens? For entertainment? What? No, they're not in the TV, it's just a recording. Nero turned away from the TV, his eyes glued to mine. I want to talk to you. What about? Thank you for rescuing me. I don't think I can ever repay you. If you hadn't been there, I would have preferred death to being found, so thank you. You probably already know this, but I escaped from a facility not far from here. I thought as much. I don't even know where to begin explaining. I told you I was born in captivity, right? I suppose it was more like I was bred specifically to be experimented on. My mother, I never knew her. But I'm sure she was exactly the same, forced to have me so they would have a new sample. Nero. They must have disposed of her not long after. We're only useful for a certain amount of time, apparently. And then what? Then we're worth more cut up into parts. You know, they say that eating a bit of a mermaid makes you live forever. Is that true? Can I just snack on a bit? I have no clue, but it didn't matter to them. I've never known anything but the hazy people outside of my tank and the constant beeping. I want to see the ocean. I flinched but continued listening to him. Maybe it's not possible. Maybe I'll be hunted for the rest of my life, no matter where I go. The ocean, huh? You're lucky we live in a seaside town. Please allow me to stay in your home for a while, just until I heal and can work out a plan. I won't ask you for anything more than that. You're already risking a lot for me, aren't you? His face was stern and serious, his voice with not even a hint of snark. You can stay here for as long as you need. I mean it. Really? Yeah, really. I can tell you're in trouble, and I won't let anyone lay a finger on you while you're under my roof. Nero sighed, staring out the window. At some point in time it had become dark, and the stars had begun to light up the night sky. Have you ever been? To the ocean? Yeah. What's it like? It's beautiful. You'd love it, but he looks sad because his grandmama died in it. Why do you sound so hesitant? I was brought up by the sea. Wait, I was brought up by the sea. My grandmother. Wait. Oh, by the sea. He means like nearby the sea. I was like, the sea brought you up? Like the forest or something? You're like, I didn't even understand it. I think I spent more time in the water than I did on land. Really? But now it's just a bad memory. I don't want to go back. Oh. Don't let that discourage you. It's where you belong. It's where your people belong. We should keep your races separate from us. Well, anyway, work's really been taking everything out of me. I'm exhausted. What do you do? They expect our lives to be solely dedicated to our jobs. Maybe if it was a job I actually enjoyed, that wouldn't be so bad. So tired, stuck in this rut forever. Sorry, I'm just complaining now. You didn't really, I was like, you didn't really explain what you actually did. That's not really an answer. I mean, frankly, it's the more honest answer and the more to the point answer than just saying what you do, because that's the truth. That's the tea. I should just tell him. This will confirm things for real. I work in administration at Horizons Incorporated. Oh no. Before my eyes, Nero visibly stiffened and backed away, his eyes going wide, his cloaca stretching massively. Incredible. You... It's true then. Nero's the property that's gone missing. You're one of them. You've been tricking me. Wait. You've just been trying to get my hopes up, but you're really going to hand me over, aren't you? Wait. You misunderstanding. I work an office job there. I had no clue what was actually going on. I promise, I'm on your side. I won't let them touch you. As long as I get to touch you. Wiggles eyebrow. Okay. You're the talk of the town, though. I had a suspicion that's where you came from. You can play the music again, it's okay. The stressful moment's over. Why didn't you tell me before? You weren't ready to talk about it. I didn't want to rush you, and I was trying to do some research myself. I'm so sorry for what you've gone through. If only I'd known. If only I'd known, then what? I would have broken in freedom? Risked my life for someone I didn't know? No. I would have put my head down and kept working, pretended I didn't know. I'm really just as bad as them. Sorry, I jumped to a conclusion. I trust you. Thank you. My eyelids felt heavy, and I closed them softly. The sound of the TV felt so distant as I dozed off into a dreamless sleep. Nero's eyes rested on Kova's sleeping face, watching as the black-haired man softly snored. He'd passed out mid-sentence. He looks kind of weird from this angle. You must be really tired. Maybe being a human isn't so good after all. With these thoughts in his mind, he reached out absentmindedly, playing with a strand of Kova's hair. Soft. I want to wash his too. Why do I find you so easy to talk to be around? All of this talks of experiments, of hiding, of bad memories. Yet why do I feel so comfortable and safe with you? Perhaps if I was a human, we would have been friends. Maybe we would have gone to school together, or grown up as next-door neighbors. Do you even know what that is? Do you even know what school is? Where neighbors are? How do you know so much, despite living in a tank? And not knowing what a cat is? Very, selective knowledge. Maybe we'd work together, or buy a house together. All things I'll never get to experience. Noticing Kova's glasses, Nero gently took them off and set them down on the table next to him. I wonder why can't all humans be as kind as you? That's sad music. He shut his eyes, terrified of dreams to come. No, please. No more. I can't. You're breaking my cloaca. It can't take something that big. Somewhere in the darkness, I could hear something thrashing around, water going everywhere. Nero? I opened my eyes, the TV lighting up Nero's figure, which looked smaller than ever. Nero. It hurts. It hurts. What hurts? Nero, are you okay? His sobs were muffled but audible. I jumped up from my place on the couch, rushing to his side. His eyes were shut, his face screwed up in what looked like immense pain. He's asleep. He must be having a nightmare. Nero, wake up, it's just a dream. I shook his shoulders lightly at first, but when he didn't react, put more strength into it. Still, his eyelids wouldn't budge. I'm going to die. Please. Please. No more. Kicking off the shoes I'd forgotten to take off, I stepped into the pool. Okay, I mean, how big is it? Like, don't look big enough for you to be joining him in there, but okay. The water was icy cold, and instantly my legs went numb, but it didn't stop it. Didn't stop me. Why is the water so cold? You're in your apartment. It should be like the same temperature as your apartment. I sat down beside him, dragging his torso over his head. I sat down beside him, dragging his torso over so his head rested in my lap. With one hand still on his shoulder, I used the other to gently stroke his hair. Wait a second. Where did my glasses go? My eyes scanned the area until I finally saw them resting on the coffee table. I don't remember taking them off. Did he take them off for us? My eyes wandered back to Nero's figure. In the moonlight, I couldn't help but feel like he had a bewitching beauty. His tail the color of the most beautiful sunset, his hair long and silky. How could anyone see him other than like this, like an object with a price? Mildly, his markings began to glow in the darkness, and I looked on captivated. Beautiful. He's really so beautiful. Kiss him while he's asleep, wake him up like Aurora. My eyelids felt heavier and heavier. I slumped forward, my forehead pressing into his, my eyes closing. Like this, I fell back into my slumber, comforted by his body below mine. Alright, everyone. Well, that is, the demo for... What's this game called? Something the Ocean at Night. Very cute so far, I think. Also, they said they'd be adding voice acting to this game, once it's a full game, presumably. Because they're gonna keep working on it and make it into a larger game. But yeah, it was really cute. I'm kind of interested in having a merman boyfriend. So I hope you guys all enjoyed it as much as I do. Let's hear what they have to say. Thank you for playing the demo of Ocean at Night. This was made for the Yaoi Jam. Yep. If you want to see it continued, please leave us a rating and a comment. Thank you. See you again soon. Well. Yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time with some more demos from the Yaoi Jam, because it is concluding. It has probably already concluded by the time that I make this video, or rather, you watch this video. And there's going to be a lot more demos that I'm looking forward to playing. Especially one demo by a little Red Chan. Anyway, bye guys.